Hello. It's tactics time, baby. Oop, my controller do be freaking out though. Ah, that's always so loud in my ears. Why is this always so loud? I might need to clean my keyboard. Anyway. We're just gonna hop right into it. So if I remember correctly, yeah, we've got some monks. We've got an archer that we're working on turning into a thief. Hello, Brownie. Hello, my dear. We no longer have that dipshit Argath on our team. Thank goodness. Our good chemists are working their way up in the world. Claudia is working on becoming a knight herself. And then also I have two other chemists that are kind of idiots. So here we are. So my tummy hurts. I don't really feel like doing a bunch of the like voice acting type stuff. So we're just gonna probably do some random battles and call it there. Because I am starting very late. So, yeah, we're just. I wanted to stream, so we're streaming. That's really all it comes down to. What do we have again? Oh, that's right. We have better mage gear plus armor or plus shields. You did homework and your body hated that, so you also felt gross for a bunch of the evening. Yeah, I woke up with a headache and felt like shit all day. Like, just truly felt disgusting. So I have not been having a Baja Blast. We're gonna sell these leather caps. And then we're gonna snooze our ad for 5 minutes. And we're gonna sell a bunch of this clothing. Anybody in my nobody in my party is currently using shields. Got it. Oh, that's right. We wanted to get another iron helm for Chamberlain. That's right. We can afford new gear for Claudia. That's right. Yeah, Claudia and Taylor should both get new gear. Done. Yeah. And then also, how are we doing on potions and stuff here? You're welcome. Did you have one to make sure they're good? You want to read things? You want to think thoughts? No thoughts for you. Eyes are off limits. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of me today. My coworkers thought that I was in a bad mood because I wasn't like particularly boisterous or whatnot. Legitimately, at the end of the day, like the other closers were like, "Oh, Arnos, like you good?" And I was like, "No, like I just feel bad." And then she left, and then the other closer was like, "Do you feel bad, or are you like in a bad mood?" And I was like, "No, like I just have had a headache and a stomach ache like all day. Sometimes a bitch just feels bad." Goodness. Let's see. We're gonna buy. Felt for hours like your body was running the wrong driver for your soul. Ooh, goodness. Yeah, that'll do it. All right, we're gonna buy 5 potions just to have a round number to keep my brain happy. And we're gonna buy trace more high potions because we can. And then we're gonna save so that way if something goes terribly wrong, I don't have to reload my fucking shopping trip here. And then desert. Desert. Oh, come on. I do appreciate that in universe, this is us just dicking around instead of saving Ticha. Hey Cypher! How we doing? Alright, so we're not gonna bring Ramza along. We're gonna bring Taylor the Archer. We're gonna bring Wolfhilda our chemist. And Miles our chemist. And Claudia. We get one more. We should probably bring one of these schmucks. Even though that feels bad. Like neither of them, because again, the point of evolving them to anywhere is to get them to something like mediator or orator or whatever it's called in this version, to then be like, behold, your purpose is to improve the bravery and maybe faith of the other characters. You're not in the right software, wrong hardware situation. Yeah. I feel like we should maybe bring Chamberlain, if only so that way we have somebody that's keeping the B squad here alive. Chamberlain will be in case of emergencies. Your sleep is once again messed up, so you're tired. Oh, I'm sorry, Cypher. That sucks. Hey, Cypher, when you see the ad break get to like 20 seconds, can you snooze it? You just have slightly shitty third-party hardware running fast but buggy software and they just don't talk to each other well. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Yeah, just focus, homie. That is most of your job here, is to just chill out, focus up, let these goons come to y'all. Oh my goodness. Also, I apologize. My stomach, as I stated before, is upset, so I'm very burpy. It is not fun. We need to move forward 1-2 spots. Are we moving there? Is that a depth? We'll go here. Fittingly, on my end, he said that just as the timer hit 19 seconds. Perfect! Yeah, basically, Cypher, the rule is generally if I can hit snooze within like within the like 5 to 20 second range, I don't worry too much about it. So, for future, if you want to be generally in charge of that, that would be very bueno, actually. Let's see. This 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is depth 1. Boo. Who the hell is Theox? Are you Theox? No, okay, then it doesn't matter. Oh, Theox is the bomb. Okay. That's a pretty cool name. I don't like how close you're getting. $18 damage there. What if... Yeah, okay. It is a worthy bit of movement for you to just punch this dude. Cool. No, you're gonna spin punch. Boo. I guess spin punch is still individually better than normal attacks. So I'll take it. You only have 24 HP left, actually. Oh, jeez. That was not good. Alright, finish him off, Claudia. Yeah. And then... Yeah, there we go. Potion. Okay, sure. Spin punch one guy, I guess? I never understand the game's AI. Well and truly, it never makes sense to me. Yeah, just normal potion yourself. Anyway, how was people's weekends? How are we doing? That goes off right now. Sure, we'll get a little bit of extra oomph. Yeah, just chill out. Oh man. All right. chemist is looking a little rough. Okay, we can throw for 4. So if we go here to get up on dry land, and then I potion this poor sod. Your weekend was quiet. Public health research is mostly depressing. Yep. Research for the public good tends to be like, oh god, we have not been doing things for the public good nearly enough. You went shopping with Maria and Vicky, so I can look forward to seeing. Ooh, hell yeah. Alright, so you describe your situation as your operating system randomly swapping versions all the time, so everything keeps crashing. Also, you've been to several specialists and no one knows what operating system you're even running. In that case, it's definitely some kind of Linux, right? Why will that not work? Will it hit our boy instead? Probably. There we go. That's the problem with homebrew. Yeah. Keep on charging up. Ba, da, da, da. $33 job points. Let's go. Hey Ling, how you doing? Excuse me. Which of these guys is... You have 19 HP left, you have 33. It's all fun and games when you're adding functionality and then no one can even read the coding language. I wonder if Focus's improvements ever are like permanent, even to like a lesser degree. Do we get 33 job points for using just a normal potion? We do! Oh, beautiful. Alright, then we should stock up on normal potions, just that way these guys have something to do. Let's move here so that way this guy can't get it. Nothing to restore, however. Have a rock to the head. It's our turn. Wolfhilda and Chamberlain both get turns before this. You're pretty good. It's been a decent enough day. Oh, good. I'm glad. Masterfully done. If I do say so myself. It was not actually masterfully done, but we did a pretty good job, you know? 3,400 gil. Replaced one of the potions we used. Learned a little bit about how things go here. Unpacked things, shifted stuff around. You're getting a couch tomorrow. Nice. You did not participate in the battle, so it doesn't matter. Abilities. Actually, hold up. Job. One day we will be able to unlock Thief. I don't know when that day is, but it's not today. We have move +1, we have JP boost. I gotta be honest, I'm not really worried about counter tackle. We have stone, we get focus. Stone and focus and the other stuff, probably good enough to actually get her into night and have her just start moving and grooving. Pick up aim +3 for her for down the line. Unless, would it have been smarter? It would have been smarter to just pick up jump +1. I did a goof. That's okay. Does concentration, is that the one that prevents you from missing? Make attacks unblockable. If an enemy is in the targeted tile, it will always be hit. Yeah. So concentration is pretty good for people who might otherwise have accuracy issues. Hold on, I'll be right back. I hear something that could be my cat throwing up, or it could be a machine doing what it's supposed to. It was a machine doing what it was supposed to. Your Twitch settings were set to auto quality. It kept trying to hop between 560 and 360. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so Claudia, I think we are going to switch you now to a knight. I love that sound. It's just so cute. This does hilariously completely invalidate the like extra gear that I just got her, but like whatever. Alright, so between the bronze helm and the iron hood. 24 HP. 20 HP. So she has lost 4 HP there. Or did she, actually? Because I don't know. Did she have a red hood equipped? Or was she one of the plumed hat people? Whatever. Wolfhilda, how we doing? How we doing on these abilities here? We could learn X Potion. Remedy is almost there. Holy Water, we won't need for a hot minute, but... Oh, she learned everything else. Okay. I think we're still gonna sit on it and wait until she gets Remedy, but... What do you mean not everyone can look at a 2D drawing and rotate and fold it in their mind like a CAD display? Yeah, most people can't do that, actually. I don't even know what we were saving up for on this guy. Yeah, get Remedy. This stuff doesn't matter yet. We'll get Holy Water soon. And then he'll have most of the relevant active abilities. We have Job Poos. Finally, we can get Move +1! Ta-da! That still kind of baffles you? Yeah, most people can't do that. I think actually the fact that some people's brains can do that tends to mean that they actually have dyslexia. People with dyslexia have that like kind of like super 3D like physical thinking, which is like why their reading is difficult, because their brain keeps trying to do the thing that it can do, but in ways that you don't want it to do it. Which of these shapes can fold into a cube? I mean, any of them with 6 square sides, right? So, well, not any, whatever. Alright, Chamberlain, do you have monk stuff yet? Can you do monk stuff? Ooh, we got Chakra. Or we could go Aura Blast. So the thing here is that, like, most of Monk is just an absolute banger. Like, Life Font is just, you move and heal. Critical recovery HP. Like, when you get to low HP, you heal. Counter. It's just counter tackle, but better. First strike is counter, but even better because you attack before you get hit. And then Hummel is like high risk, high reward. Like sometimes it like widens the damage band, so sometimes it does a little, and most of the time it does a lot. Aura Blast is like attacking from afar, so it's like Stone if it didn't suck. Purification is great, Chakra is great, Revive is great. Shockwave can be really good if you line it up properly. Cyclone exists. Let's see, what does he have right now? He's got counter tackle. So yeah. It's gonna be a long time before he gets first strike, and counter is just so much better than counter tackle that I think this is worth it. Between your ability to think about things in a 3-dimensional view being abnormal and being able to comprehend minute differences in fonts, you are a great graphic artist. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Didn't you say that for a while you were like a sign maker for the army or something? You learn new things every day, Cypher. Concentration, I think, is really the main thing that we care about here. Yeah. I think if we get concentration, the rest is like whatever. Another profession if you have to go into witness protection. Mostly made leaflets and other printed media, mostly counter stuff. Yeah. Alright, so now we have to walk all the way back to the... Oh. First we go to the outfitter. And then we buy... Oh, we went into that fight with basically no Phoenix Downs. Oh, snap. Alright. We can finally splurge, get ourselves 9 more of those. High potions I think we're good on. Normal potions, on the other hand, we're gonna get a lot of these. Squire Knight Geomancer. Squire Knight Geomancer, okay. Squire Chemist Thief Orator Ninja Dancer. Squire Chemist Thief Orator Ninja Dancer. Okay, yeah, so we can sell the normal one here too. Mostly use it for knitting and sewing, making flat patterns from existing garments, or the reverse. Yeah. Big thing you can do that a lot of people apparently can is do a full 3D walkthrough of a location in your head. Yeah, I mean, I'm like particularly bad at a lot of this kind of stuff. So, yeah, let's buy some. Well, hold on. Throw some boots on Claudia. Done. Neat. Cool. Just mostly saving in between fights to make sure that we don't like screw ourselves. Oh no, I spent too much and now I don't think I can afford the stuff at the castle. Yeah, so we need 1800. Good to know that Ramza's gear is the better of the two, though. Aha! It'd be fighting time. Alright, Taylor. Oh, you know what? We're gonna bring Ramza along and just give Taylor 1,000,000 turns. That's what we'll do. Gilda, Judy, Claudia, you are our front line. I forgot to give Claudia proper gear. That was the main thing. Oh, whatever. We'll do it later. We need 1,800 gil to outfit Claudia. Some people don't have multiplayer maps cataloged with a 3D layout in their head just stashed away. I barely have my own apartment layout stashed out in my head. You were able to catalog everything that had been in them. That is deeply impressive. Predicting plot points, particularly in visual novels, that is definitely impressive. I do believe that is mostly pattern recognition, right? From what I know of this kind of stuff. Chakra, that's right. Chakra is the one that lets us heal people. So we're going to Tailwind on the guy that we're trying to get out of the goddamn archer class. Geometry differences between Halo 1 and 2's Blood Gulch maps. There's differences in the Blood Gulch maps. Oh, I forgot to give her the proper. Ooh, this is not. I did not properly prepare here, folks. Alright, we've got double chocobo, a goblin. I just have to give her fundaments instead of keeping her on items. That's all. Can't remember how to get someplace by following a route that you've done before. You need to make the mental map and know where you are and where you're going. That's fair. I just have bad direction sense in general. So... HG's rocks are slightly smaller near the bases, and the trees near the red base and cave are different. If you say so, dog. Nice. Lots of people can memorize the process of a route by landmarks and don't need to know where it goes through. Yeah, that's fair. There's a funny animation thing from Halo Reach that carried over into D1 and then D2. The thumb of your character's left hand slightly shifts with every step the character takes. I would never in a million years have gotten something like that. That is delightfully insane. If we go here, and then I just feed you a bunch of potions, should be alright. Nice. Excellent. Okay. You got here on your turn? Hey! Hi, Claudia! Please stop killing my baby chemist. So you got 1 XP out of that. What is the point? Heal thyself, medic. Can you even move anywhere? Honestly, it might be better for you to just chill where you're at. Also, Claudia, you're a knight now. But I'm doing okay, Claudia. I've had a headache and a stomach ache like all day. It has not been fun. Do you appreciate a lesbian lady? Oh, you do appreciate it. Yes, yes. As do I. Yeah, that's why the stream's late. That's why we're just grinding, or most likely just grinding tonight, is because I just do not have much more in me. Oh my god, Taylor hitting it left and right. Let's go. You grew up with a neuroscientist, so you're more likely to find out which of your brain functions are unusual. Yeah. So 32. Polybos gets a turn before I can shoot him with charge. So. Darn. +1 speed. Alright, we've got an ad starting in a minute, by the way. You don't think you have dyslexia, which was brought up during the 3D mental images talk, but you do know that you have issues remembering sequences, numbers, letters, symbols. You can read them, but you struggle to hold them in your head. Yeah, it turns out that like most of life is actually just trade-offs. Who knew? Turn 6? No, probably just gets a turn before then. Man, we've just planted 2 arrows in this poor goblin's gut. That's pretty brutal. You're level 9, you're level 5. So the easiest way to get the most XP is to heal Ramza here. Goblin's like, actually, I don't think I want to be here anymore. Unfortunately for him, he can run, but he cannot hide. Oh, he missed. Sucks for you, Chocobo. What if I move, like, here? Oh, you're just, like, dead meat either way, dude. Well, that was definitely the money that we needed. New armor? Yeah, we're working on it here. You made fancy blondies today? Ooh. There we go. Bronze helm, linen cuirass. Oh, here's another thing. Yes, we can be a thief now. Huzzah! Do we take jump +1 or concentration? I feel like jump +1 might be better here. If only because we can always go back to Archer, but really what we want is to start working on Thief. Yeah. Also because concentration removes our ability to have JP +1, or JP up. So, move +2, jump +2, Thief is an incredibly mobile class. Hoach is fine, it's whatever. Vigilance, assume a defensive stance. Effect defending when you lose HP. Receive gil equal to the amount of damage taken. Catch thrown items and add them to the party inventory. I mean, 10 JP is like whatever. So, steal gil, steal heart. Um, flavored with ginger and rum and topped with spiced apples. Oh my goodness, that sounds fantastic. Oh, do we not have another knife for this guy? Let's fix that. We should also probably get another shoulder cape for our thief here. What do you even have in Fundaments? Rush and Stone, but not Focus? Might be better for you to actually have Item. Like Potion, Phoenix Down, and Antidote might legitimately be... Well, but I guess this gives you Stone, and that gives you something to do. And we have an abundance of healing right now. So yeah, we'll stick like this. Okay. Taylor is now finally on his way to being actually useful in the role that we wanted him to be in. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Omega Emrys. Thank you for the Prime. Let's see. You've always sucked at spelling and doing math in your head, but of course things like ADHD and learning difficulties weren't even a consideration. Yeah. Oh, you weren't in... That's right. We didn't bring the good chemists. We brought the low-level chemists. Potion, and we went into that without Phoenix Down ability. Oh boy. Boy howdy, were we just going for it. You went 28 years before you learned you have fairly severe ADHD. Yeah, I was in my mid-20s, early to mid-20s before I got diagnosed. And basically they were like, yeah, it turns out that like the type of ADHD you have would probably not have gotten discovered if it wasn't like, if you weren't like in this particular study and we were looking for ADHD in adults with blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Hello, Swag. How's your... Oh, actually, can somebody give Swag a shout-out? Swag, can you give yourself a shout-out? Everybody, Swag has been streaming this week so far for Extra Life. And you should all pay attention to that. You coasted for so long because you were bright. Yeah, right? I had the same issue. Where I was like, basically when I went to get diagnosed, they were like, hey, so the reason why you didn't get screwed over, or the reason why like this never really came up for you before is because you're too smart and you don't have the hyperactivity score for it to have like come up. So you're just you have inattentive type, which mostly means that you're really good until you burn out, and then you can't do homework or papers or office work. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. Um, streaming for Extra Life in the name of the God Emperor. You got lucky and got diagnosed as a preteen. Though you suppose it makes sense because you were really weird. I was a really weird kid. And my parents were basically like, you're just a weird kid who gets lazy sometimes. Like... Alright. Judy and Gilda... We'll get back to you. So randomizer is not going to take as long as you thought. Yeah, like okay, so I wanted to get into cosplay when I was a teenager. I did not because I didn't have the sewing skills and the ADHD got in the way of learning them. But one year, as a birthday or Christmas gift, something like that, my aunt got me a cosplay coat of the Organization 13 coat from Kingdom Hearts. And this thing basically looks like a weird trench coat. Like, that's the easiest way for me to describe it. It's got like a hood and a comically large zipper. And I, in my infinite teenage wisdom, decided that was like a normal thing to wear to school. And I did that multiple times. Like multiple times. Not like twice, like a regular occurrence. Yeah, like I even thought that I remember as a kid being at like the bus stop chatting with my friend who lived on the same street as me. And I was like, yeah, dude, like I'm pretty sure I have ADHD because my brain will be thinking of like 12 different things at the same time. And he was like, yeah, you should tell your parents about that. And so I did. My parents were like, that's not ADHD. You're just really creative and smart. Dr. Cranberry says that makes sense. Yeah. Dr. Cranberry is known... Oh, God. You've known me for, like... What, close on a decade now? If not, at least that long? Because you met me, I think, at the end of my high school years, something like that. So yeah, Dr. Cranberry knows that I have, in fact, always been this weird. Yeah, I'm, like, convinced that my dad has ADHD. Zeus definitely has ADHD, and that's why he refuses to believe that I have it. It's because that would mean that he would have it, because he and I are very similar in a lot of ways. Long enough to know, you 100% would have been the kind of kid who would wear an Organization 13 cloak to school. Yeah. I have in fact always been exactly who I am, for better or for worse. Fire, Thunder. Ooh, we can afford Blizzard. Cool. So, I'm kind of tempted to turn Wolfhilda into a mage and just kind of suffer along with limited item usage. Oh, first we gotta get Taylor. Okay. You were telling a player about how different parts of your brain plan tabletop sessions. You plan tabletop sessions? I just read the book as I go and full send it. Oh, thank God we can get him a knife. Can I afford a shoulder cape? I can! Perfect! That will pair very well with your 25% class bonus here. Hello, Boo! Welcome, welcome! You were absolutely a weird kid. You also, unfortunately, am absolutely lousy. You were also, unfortunately, an absolute lousy kid, preteen, early teen. I mean, I was too. Like, I had plenty of... I think I was a pretty good kid, but I was I definitely had a lot of growing pains to do. But it's okay. Like everybody's got their own. Everybody has their own pace for everything. So, oh, what if we got him boots though, and then Taylor would have 5 move and 5 jump? That would be funny. As a teenager, you were too anxious about what your parents and other adults were going to do to care about what other teenagers thought. Yeah. I mean, turns out I actually cared like a lot and just hid behind a facade of not caring. That was not very healthy, but I did it anyway. Okay, you're fully equipped. We don't care about you. Okay, cool. You plan tabletop sessions in so much as you spend at least half an hour thinking about names and maybe a scene or two to keep in your pocket. Yeah, that's fair, Boo. I mostly run pre-written adventures now, so... I used to spend like hours prepping for stuff, and then I was no longer in college and had other stuff that I do, so... You cared what all the other kids in your class thought, it's just that you were homeschooled by yourself, so that was only vacuously true. All other 0 children. You're an absolute shit as a kid, teen, 20-something. You got better, yeah. You truly did not have the energy or focus to care. I mean, yeah, that tracks from what I know of your parents, Brownie. 5-year-long D&D campaign is finally coming into an end soon. Oh yeah, yeah. The game that was definitely only supposed to be like for a little bit, and then it just kept going. The other kids realized and were deeply confused. Yeah, no, I was made fun of until I became big and kind of quiet. And then they were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't bully the big quiet kid who knows martial arts. Who wears a fucking trench coat to school. Oh, man. Or at the very least, they just talk shit about me behind my back. But, 90% of your planning is being like, huh, that would be neat throughout the 2 weeks between games. Yeah. You've been running demigods using a pre-written premise, but it's about 2 pages of content. Demigods. Like, is this a game system? Is it the Scion game? Is it old school D&D where demigod was like a tier of power? Teen drama is really hard to pull off when its target doesn't notice. True. All right. What else are we gonna do here? Oh, that's right. We were thinking of maybe turning people into wizards. Does the Magic City of Garland have wizard gear? It does. Okay. Demigods is powered by the Apocalypse game? Oh, neat. Hell yeah, dude. You're also even more of a golden retriever then than you are now because you didn't have any cynicism. Well, the world sure made sure that that was over and done with, right? Taylor... I need Taylor to have more time on the field. Because right now, what I'm thinking is that, like, Wolfhilda doesn't... Screw it. We're gonna see how it goes. So if I turn you into... We'll go Black Mage. If we turn you into a Black Mage... Ooh, rods have 20% deflection? That's crazy good. Probably want the bonus MP, which is a bummer, but whatever. What does this do? Boosts fire, spell effect fire. If I remember correctly, Thunder is objectively the best early game element, question mark? Because it gets boosts when things are raining and also when people are in water. Your only cynicism didn't learn to be sincere and care until your late 20s. Yeah, that'll do it. You wonder if Thundara is still slightly less MP than other raw spells in this version? I don't believe so. I believe in this one they are all equally on the same level. Remember learning the lesson that the adults, particularly teachers, could do far worse than any of the kids could? You're basically an anime heroine, all earnestness and energy and friendliness and pigtails. Oh my goodness. Thunder Rod and Hempen Robe is the way to go here. Okay. So equip the Thunder Rod. And then for your abilities here, instead of fundaments, we are going to go with items. And I think I'll keep you with JP boost, honestly, even though throw item would be helpful. You're close to learning Holy Water. Yeah. What if I gave you Holy Water now, and you can learn Remedy on your own time? You grew out of it, fortunately. I think mostly Thunder is best, followed by having some Ice for the common early game. Yeah, I mean, we've got all three basic types, so. Alright, so yeah, Miles we're gonna keep as a chemist for now. And Claudia. Alright, I think we're good. I think if I fiddle too much longer, my brain will explode. So the thing is that I want our thief. Hold on. I do need to know what our thief is trying to learn here. Oh boy. See, this is the thing that kind of bugs me, is that Steel is split into 5 separate abilities here. And that just sucks. I really wish that Steel was just one thing, and then you had like other cool abilities like Steel Gill, Steel Heart, Steel XP, and like, you know, anything like that, right? Like other weird meta things that you could steal, instead of having to learn 5 separate abilities just to be able to steal any particular bit of gear. Started running a cute, cozy, very simple adventure system for a few friends to help with the stress of all the changes. Every other week, figured you might need to do 5 sessions. Over a year, you kept that going with next to no prep. Just a list of goofy names and a completely broken game system. Yeah, that tracks. Alright. We're gonna save one more time, because I forgot when the last time I saved was, even though I know that it was recently. And then we are going to... Haha! Okay. You really want to run Dot Dungeon sometime, which encourages you to take video games and just run people through those as an RPG. Nice. Alright, Taylor and Wolfhilda and Claudia and we have Gilda and Judy. This could go terribly wrong, or it'll be fine. One of the two. Take a guide off a shelf and use that is in the rulebook? Hell yeah. Alright. Siege Wield. I want it noted that our team as is probably could defeat the next story mission or two, maybe even go all the way. But I want to be able to steal gear is really what it comes down to. So that's why we're doing this grinding. Goes immediately after Luca or whatever, which I think is the bomb? Yes. Okay. Weaknesses to fire and holy. $68 damage. Holy shit. I guess that's what a weakness will get you. I feel like that could really vary depending on what you take off your shelf. I mean, presumably like video game guides, something similar things. Oh, Thunder Anima only is a single target. Oh, okay, we can absolutely group our guys up then. This could be really bad. Okay, turnless. Oh no, we get some turns in between. All right, cool. Then yeah, get him, Claudia. Have I seen the Owl House? I have seen large chunks of it. Oh, hey! That's funny. Imagine an RPG based on the Audubon birding guide. Oh no. Alright, we've got got another another ad coming up soon. Ho ho ho! That was awesome. Totally worth the 300 gold. It's like Redwall, but y'all are birds. Oh, cute. You got a sweet piece of exotic armor in Destiny 2. Weapon final blows that match your super being healing for yours. Oh, nice. I should play Destiny some more. I remember enjoying it. It's just like not exactly my vibe, so I kind of bounce off of it every once in a while. But it's a fun like screw around, you know, have a couple beers game. Oof. 100% missing at least 2 book boxes. Oh. Destiny 2 is best when taken not seriously and with friends. Yeah, my main issue is that the friends that I play with are like super into the lore and like super into the super into like the like high level raids and stuff, and I'm just like not very good at the game because it's a first person shooter. So like my friends are like they like want to be really good at the game, and I respect that, but I'm not good enough at the game to be able to like properly keep up with them. So a lot of the time we're doing like raids and I'm confused as to why we're doing this in game, and also confused as to like how I should be going about it. Like there's a lot of things that are happening at the same time, and I'm just generally, you know, doing poorly all around. Like really what I want is to just, when I'm playing Destiny, what I want is to like have a couple beers and hang out with my friends and shoot some aliens. And they don't want to just hang out. They want to like play the high level content, which is why I have generally bounced off of it. It's because I'm just I'm not hardcore enough for the play group. Your schedule didn't let you play Destiny with the regularity that Destiny wants to be played to keep up with the activities. That was the other thing, is that I was like, I'm not invested enough in your live service game to like want to keep up with it. There was a lot of things in play, you know? I'm gonna rob a bomb. Hey, we blocked it. Nice. The raids don't need the meta level shit people put into it. I mean, it's mostly, it wasn't even that, like, they weren't like shitting on me for not having good gear. They were like, hey, if you want good gear, you have to do these things. Don't you want good gear? And I was like, I don't know, man. Do I want good gear? But thank God he didn't explode. After spending tons of time in D1, you bounced off D2 because you didn't have anyone to play with. You have a few friends that were huge into D2 and backed off after the last round of layoffs and structural changes. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it is a fun game. There are plenty of reasons as to why any given person might not want to play it. You mostly play solo, but if you want to pick it up, let you know. Yeah, I mean, my inclination would be to maybe try to stream it again, but to just like stream, I don't know, because like most of the content, if I remember correctly, is like there's not really quests, right? It's mostly raids and PvP and like I would love if there were more like dungeons that weren't just jumping puzzles and really difficult boss fights. I would love for there to be more stuff that was that. Because I'm really bad at the jumping puzzles. Hydrate, posture check, stretch. We will drink after I stretch. The best part is that you can play like 5 years of content without too much in between explanation from seasonal rotations. Yeah. You also completely acknowledge that it's not a game for everyone. Campaigns, strikes, dungeons, raids, PvP. Their main story quests. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I might try to get back into it if we have enough interested people here. But it's a game you want to play, but you just can't get back into it. Yeah, like I said, like there are plenty of games that I have picked up for a little while and then bounced off of. Like I played Warframe for a tiny bit. I played plenty of random MMOs. Like sometimes a game just isn't quite what we want it to be, you know? And that's okay. Not every game has to be everything for everybody. Yeah, really what I want to do is, especially for the stream, I would love to do Space Marine 2 with folks. I think that would be really fun. And there we go. That is the end of this training fight. You're loving Space Marine 2 and know generally what the timeline is between 1 and 2? Oh yeah, does 2 play even remotely similar to 1? Because I would definitely pick up Space Marine 1 if it were similar enough to what I've seen of 2. Just, you know, like older and presumably, you know, lower graphics and stuff. You've been doing a lot of deep rock and starting Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Yeah, honestly, a lot of what I like to play is like single player RPGs. Like you guys end up watching what I would frequently be playing even if nobody were watching. So oh, this is gonna be a long road to thiefdom here. You've only played a couple 200 hours of D2. SM1 is worth playing at least once. 1 is similar but 10 years out of date. I mean, I'm playing a what, 15-ish year old remake of a game that was itself like like 5 to 10 years old at that point. I think the original Tactics came out in what, 97, 98, something like that. Like we're playing like a 25-year-old game right now. Almost 30. Why do 90% of Warhammer 40k games have you play as the fucking Imperium? They're so overdone. Because it's the easiest way to play as, like, you're a human, you're playing a human, you know. Tactics games and RPGs hold up versus shooters. True, very true. So poison is not worth it. Toad is not worth it. Death, I believe, is also not worth it. I think we are if I remember correctly, since my plan is mostly to just... Yeah. So rank 4 spells cannot be calculated. So we are planning on getting... Yep, so we're going to get Flare, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Firaga. Maybe Arcane Strength. But yeah, I get the feeling that we're going to have her chilling out as this for a while. Less than you would otherwise think, though, because we only need 2,500 job points to basically be done with it. So... Thundara is still 10p instead of 12. Oh my god, you're right. What the fuck? I'm so confused. But yeah, anyway, we're skipping the rank 2 versions of these spells because we only need to get to Calculator before we can ignore most of this. Shrug. Learned parry. We're gonna pick up, basically, equip heavy armor and maybe equip swords. Equip shields is really not a worthwhile ability. But Claudia is probably gonna hang out as a knight for the next, 700 additional job points. MP, speed, power, and magic rend is probably worth picking up. I would much rather steal armor, like steal equipment, than break it. I do not like breaking equipment. It's the loot goblin in me. I just don't like it. Ooh, we should get auto potion on Ramza eventually. Silly quirk that's always been in there, no idea why. If I remember correctly, Thundara... One of the magic spells, I believe, one of the thunder spells, or one of the rank 2 spells I think you get before the other ones in an earlier in an earlier game, right? So it could be 1, 3, or 5, and because it's a lower rank, the MP cost is lower. Same reason you don't see Slanesh or the Emperor's Children in video games and the Thousand Sons or Black Legion are used so often. You'd drill deeper, but you'd like to see more content about the Imperial Guard rather than the SMs. Okay. Yeah, I believe that it's a reference more than anything else, because I believe otherwise, like I think FF7 Bolt 2 is the same cost as Fire 2. Hold on. Now you've got me thinking about it. So now we gotta look it up. Here, hold on. Bolt 2 FF7. MP cost is 22. And then Fire 2 also 22. Yeah. So I believe this is a reference to older Final Fantasies. Imperial Guard campaign would just be a COD campaign. I don't know enough about what y'all are talking about to be able to say one way or the other. How would you tell an Imperial Guard campaign without your character just doing all this stuff? I guess we're fighting in the Siege Wield again. Taylor. Miles is very close to being not a chemist, so let's work on that. Wolfhilda. Claudia. And we'll go Ramza to give our thief even more turns. More like a horror game leaning into the grim darkness of the setting, which he argues very much beyond just a COD campaign. You'll point to the only war TTRPG they made do exactly this. He would love to see an Imperial Guard campaign, maybe in the vein of Flashpoint, where you switch between characters as they die. Ooh, that would be cool. I think you could also run it similar to the like Alien RPG, where like your character's probably gonna get turned into mulch. Oh wait, Ramza? No, Ramza, you chill. I thought that you were my thief boy here. Imagine that, but with orcs. You could probably hack it with the Alien RPG and just have everybody play synths. Only War basically assumes the PCs will die a lot. You have a battle buddy who is both a backup character and also a means of reviving your current character. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And then you can be really agonized when, like, your battle buddy, as your battle buddy, that you couldn't save yourself, I guess. Shrug. You would 100% run a wacky Grimdark campaign. Commissars have an ability to execute your battle buddy to inspire you to keep fighting instead of dying. Wild. Haven't had time to look at the new 40k TTRPG and your drive is currently inoperable? No worries. Oh, that's right. Higher ranked classes level up slower, don't they? Which is one of the reasons why job point boost can be so like necessary. Yeah, no shit, that's the unit's name. Echo, Theophane, and Nylos. Oh, hi, Violet. Gave the show DC Legends of Tomorrow a try. You were shocked you didn't realize one of your favorite characters so far was played by the person who plays Rory Williams in Doctor Who. Oh, yeah. Jackie, what are you doing? Don't... What do we do here? 19 job points. I like the Wrath die mechanic. Character creation was a bit clunky, but you see what they're trying to do. My cat has decided that it is fundamentally mischief time. Oh, that only dealt 20 damage, but... You were a short-lived AP podcast doing Wrath and Glory, ended the campaign accidentally starting a Cult of Slanesh. I feel like that's a hard thing to do accidentally, but, you know, you do you. You want to run an entire TTRPG where you give people Space Marine stats from Warhammer proper and just go from there? Isn't that... Isn't that, like, whatever the level right before Rogue Trader is? Because they had, like, the Warhammer 40k RPG, and then they had the level above that, and then they had Rogue Trader. They had, like, basically different power level bands in their TTRPGs. Just a bunch of people basically playing kill team with individual models. I mean, I think that one of the things that can be important to remember is that most people like it when they have options in TTRPGs. So if you are playing something that is like inspired by or based off of a particular game, then you need to make sure that it doesn't suck to play the character. Which is why something like a Fire Emblem TTRPG would be, you know, like a bunch of people have tried it on the internet, and it turns out that controlling a single Fire Emblem unit is bad. Same thing when like people have tried to make like, you know, Final Fantasy TTRPGs. Like, turns out if your entire character class is the other guy and you don't have anything to do on your turn, that kind of sucks. What's that? No, she's right here. You're just playing D&D 4e at that point? Yeah, D&D 4e is great, actually, for playing a singular unit of a video game. Because you have a bunch of cool options that tend to recharge in between fights. Like, it's great for that. You once accidentally talked a pair of strangers into opening a taco truck? I need to know this I need to know the details of this story. Yes, that's fine, because it's not this guy. Sister critically succeeded at providing medical aid to a lot of wounded soldiers. GM said you may have started a saint cult. You later found a chaos blade of some sort and failed to check to resist it, corrupting your cult. Okay, fair. I now understand how perhaps you could accidentally start a cult like that. We are going to have Claudia focus and then retreat because she's kind of getting her butt kicked here. The shield and the weapon, you know, dodge chance and stuff apparently means nothing in the face of a back fist. Also played in a one-shot as an ultramarine who was really into CrossFit. Boo, that sounds fantastic. That's exactly the kind of meme-y nonsense that I love. You were in the usual spot for your lunch buffet. Okay. Which one is Echo? You're Echo. Okay. If we... Let's see. Absorbs fire. Weakness to water. Alright, well... The only other people were an older gentleman and two young guys with scruffy beards. Okay. No! One of our healers! Damn it. go here. Whatever. Ah, beans. You should try to temper goofy bits with melodrama, but this one shot you were all encouraged to run wild. Very fair. What's chance? Vertical 3. Okay. Here, have 50 HP. Space Wolves are great for those. Yeah, for goofiness. Pretty sure the guys were all from one of the hill towns because they had that wide-eyed look, and also thought that even the broccoli was spicy. Oh no! Oh, good. That even avoids Ramza. Beautiful. Ah, shit. Oh, thank God. They liked it, but they were impressed that you were calmly eating and not sweating and drinking lots of water. Alright, high potion on our beleaguered thief here. Oh, I hecked out. Alright, it's fine. You don't need chant, actually. You're fine. That's how you got to talking, so they told you their dream of opening a restaurant, but how hard it was to find a space they could afford, so they're mostly just looking and daydreaming. Oh, so you told them about how, you know, food trucks can solve a lot of those problems. And they went, oh, shocked Pikachu face. Taco truck. Never thought of that before. God, focus is so good. And then Ramza hangs out in the middle here. Damn, that was really good. Holy shit. Chakra's busted. You suggested a truck, taking it to campus for a captive market. They asked you a bunch of questions, but at the end of the meal, they were all fired up. That's amazing. Like, legitimately, that's really cool, Brownie. Oh, don't blow yourself up. Don't blow yourself up. Okay, thank goodness. Remind you to tell me later about Vicky's friend in the paper you want to write? Will do. Ah, shit. I overcorrected. Alright, whatever. It was just a passing conversation. You want to write a book, but the entire book is dispatches and after-action reports of a fantasy war? Honestly, Ling, I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, we get basically the entire squad before Asus goes. Okay. Let's focus again. Success! Oh, good. He gained a job level finally. Does sound interesting. Can't think of much like it. Though you did see some chapter starting bits along those lines in the great FE3 houses fic ones. Steal experience points. We don't want to do that. We want move +2, jump +2, and all the stuff in the middle. Ugh. Taylor's gonna be a thief forever. You off to bed? Alright. Thanks so much for hanging out, Boo. I appreciate it. Also off to bed. You have PT and flu shots tomorrow. Oh, goodness. Good luck, Ling. Not job. Abilities. Learn. Chemist. Holy water. So all he needs for active skills are these 4. Because with Remedy learned, all of this is irrelevant. So 350 there. Auto potion is really good. I feel like we're going to keep Claudia in this class for a while, so let's actually give her these before we give any of the support stuff. So let's go with Rend. Let's go with Rend Power, actually. I feel like that would be pretty good. This is one of those instances where I'm like, do I... Actually, yeah, let's do a little bit of reconnaissance, say. And check to see if the... Never bothered with jump +2 simply because move +2 is so good. Yeah, I mean, there's other ways to do stuff. Like, especially if you're gonna keep somebody in the thief class for a while anyway, you know? Might be worth it to get jump +2, but should write the thing, at least a short story. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna see what these guys have that is worth stealing, is the main thing. We're gonna bring Chamberlain because he's our boy. And we're gonna bring Miles because he is now our primary healer. And then it's a choice between Taylor, Wolfhilda, and Claudia. We get to pick 2 of these 3, right? I'm thinking Wolfhilda, and then it's either Claudia or Taylor. Let's bring Taylor, because we already have plenty of physical attack power, and having something else might be worthwhile. I don't think the Linolian Plateau is the one with the windmill, but I could be wrong. This is not the one with the plateau, with the windmill. Okay. They guard this way as well. No route is left to us out of these highlands. Then let us lower our weapons and raise the white banner. We gain naught by... If I'm to die, I'd sooner do so swinging a sword than swinging from the gallows. I'll not be led away in chains. Unfortunately, we are probably going to brutalize Maluda here. So the main thing is to check to see what is worth stealing, potentially. That's really all we've opened this up for. So she's got basic gear. We don't care. Oops. Oh, what the... Oh, that's why. Silken robe. Better than otherwise, but... Yeah, so far I'm seeing Nothing of particular interest. Maluda. Ooh, Maluda's gear is actually really good. Mithril sword, Barba, and chainmail. Oh man. So what you're telling me is that I need to be able to steal a weapon, a helmet, and armor. So we need 3 out of the 5 slots able to be stolen. And she's got geomancy? What? Yeah, so that is telling me that we need to do significantly more stealing. The other thing that this could mean is, because if I remember correctly, you also gain job points if somebody else on your team is the same class. Like, you gain some fraction of job points for like everybody who is on a fight with Ramza right now is also gaining some fraction of monk job points. So if we made Ramza a thief, then like if we had more thieves in the party, then they would all gain job points faster. The problem is that then I would have multiple thieves in the party and not the classes that I really want. Except that it's 25% of the base JP earned, extra JP from JP boost only goes to the unit with JP boost. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like it's still additional job points that are not being picked up otherwise. Like that's the main thing, is that otherwise this is going to be like a really long grind, right? Like almost worth it to just have thief supported by a million chemists and go from there, because we need 1050. So we need 1400 JP, and we have 250 right now. Like, we're gonna be thief like level 6 or whatever before we get everything we need. Like, if I remember correctly, part of the reason why we were burning through job levels so quickly before is that we had, you know, three squires, you know, all on the same field. So, oh snap, we could make him a knight, couldn't we? Sure. Do we divert Ramza from monk to be able to make him a thief? Decisions. I think what I'm going to do is we are just going to continue the grind next time. So that way Ramza can be... so I'm probably going to make Ramza into an archer and then a thief. and then have him and the other thief mostly do their thing together to hopefully have multiple instances of thievery going on here, because I want Meluta's gear. It's too good to pass up. I passed it up at Brigand's Den, and I already regret that. So, especially now, Lunarian Plateau is going to be too good for us to pass up. But yeah, these are the last 3 like levels of, or like maps of Act 1 or of Chapter 1. So it goes by pretty quickly if you don't grind a ton, and then if you do grind a ton, then it makes the story fights that much easier. But yeah, I think we're gonna call the stream here. I've been going for just over 2 hours. I don't want to push myself too hard, even though I'm feeling pretty good because I have been streaming for you guys. That's the thing. Streaming for you guys always helps me feel better. So it's that's why I've been like desperate to get back into it. But can't push myself too hard, or else it will ultimately have a detrimental effect. So everybody, I'm going to call it here. We will do this and close that. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate that people continue to show up, even though I have been horrifically inconsistent and all over the place. But yeah, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever time of day it happens to be for you. And until our paths cross again in this big wide universe, in my particular corner of this particular little galaxy, keep on shining bright, starlights. Be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.